Ciao everyone, welcome back to another slow fashion video. Today I am talking about capsule loungewear. I know I'm like a year late to this party, but it wasn't until recently that I actually started choosing loungewear with as much intention as I did the rest of my closet. So I wanted to share with you some of the style points that I really pay attention to when adding new pieces of loungewear to my closet, and ways that I style them so that if I have to rush out in a pinch or if I need to be seen by other humans, then I look still well dressed and put together. I think loungewear is like the fastest ticket to sloppy town, especially given our current world situation. So I hope you find these tips helpful in always feeling put together, even when you're just lounging at home. And if loungewear is not at all your jam, I get it. We're entering into spring, which means we can actually be seen outside. What a revelation. Then I would recommend checking out my live Shop Your Closet event where I have some really beautiful spring looks picked out. And we're going to be shopping the closets of two wonderful ladies with very different style personalities. So you'll be able to help me get them dressed in a look that we've chosen. You can ask questions to myself, to them. This is just a really great interactive styling session where you can learn how to identify elements of style so that you make smarter shopping decisions and so that you really can start to understand your own personal style and what works for you. So it's April 10th at 1 p.m. EST. I will leave all of the information for tickets and everything down below. It really is so much fun. I always learn something new because you as a community are just so wonderful. So let's jump into our sweatpants. I don't even know why I'm not wearing them today. As I mentioned, I never really paid much attention to my loungewear, even though I've been working from home for the past 3 to 5 years. I would always just wear really old hand-me-downs and tatty things that didn't make me feel particularly great or productive. The first thing that I paid attention to was a color palette that suited my lifestyle at home. My cat is gray and cream, and I am not gonna lie, like, his fur gets everywhere. So I tried to pick out pieces that were either on the lighter side or darker pieces that I didn't mind if they got a little bit worn or scuffed or dirty during my day. The second style point that I pay attention to is the type of fabric. Obviously, I want something comfortable, I want something stretchy that I don't feel constricted in, but I don't think all loungewear fabrics are created equal. Even though I want to be comfortable, I still want something that looks and feels a little bit luxurious and indulgent. What I love are just classic cotton pieces. My Organic Basics items do really well for this. I really like their long sleeve tees, usually for all year round, but I swap them out for t-shirts or any of their little like tank tops or singlets in the summer and warmer months. But I just think these are so comfortable. They have such a perfect amount of stretch and they give me a little bit of shape and form. They don't envelope me or make me feel sloppy, but they're still incredibly comfortable and soft. Another fabric that I've really been loving is by Encircled, which is a great Canadian ethical manufacturer. I have their sweatpants and their jumpsuit, and I just love the way this drapes over the body. Not only is it really soft and breathable, but when I wear these items, I still feel dressed and I love the way they look, even if I'm just wearing them with slippers. I really love it when an item of clothing gives me a little bit of structure or shape. I feel like that keeps me in a more productive and like sharper kind of mood. I guess that's why I like button-down shirts so much, but anyway, they're not part of this capsule. A great example of this kind of structure is this wonderful set that I received from Laissez the Label, which is another great Canadian company. This is actually made partly out of recycled nylon from fishing nets. So it has a very interesting, almost scuba-like texture, but it's very light and it's not seersucky or close to the body. But I really like how it holds its shape and how the elasticated details around the wrists and at the waist of both the sweater and the pants really give me a little bit of shape, a little bit of an interesting silhouette without having to worry too much or do too much additional styling. A final piece that I really paid attention to in all all of the items in my loungewear capsule were little design details that make them interesting. While I have yet to still add a pair of just basic sweatpants that I think really will come in handy, I like those little details, whether it's just a hoodie on a sweatshirt or the half zip sweater that I have from Tentry. I didn't realize how much that little detail that I can adjust the zipper up and down and change the collar, those little things are what really make these loungewear pieces feel more intentional and give them a little bit more styling stretch and longevity. One final piece that I like to include in my capsule, which I can't believe it, I never paid so much attention to having like this unfussy or very comfortable underwear. Recently, well, ever since I had been introduced to Organic Basics and I discovered their cotton triangle bra, that is pretty much my go-to on comfortable days. Now that I've gone over all those little design details, here's how I would zhuzh up these loungewear pieces in case I have to run out, or if there's a day where I still want to feel really productive and get some work done. The first thing I do is, in fact, I do this no matter what kind of day I'm ready to have. I always wear my favorite jewelry pieces. This always includes my paperclip chain necklace from Luisa, and that's why I love doing this co-creation, because I find it really can work for the most basic and casual pieces, but it also looks really beautiful with like a cocktail dress and being dressed up. I always stack my vintage rings, and I almost always put on a watch. So here's what I've done with my leggings and my hoodie, which I'll often wear at home with just a pair of socks over top or with my slippers. And I think by adding this trench coat in a really nice taupe color softens the look, and the sneakers make it feel a little bit edgy, a little bit everyday. If I'm dressing up something a little bit more loose fitting like the encircled joggers, I'll probably add a sweater or a layer that isn't part of my loungewear capsule. I'd probably add a jean jacket on top of that and a couple of key accessories.
Get away with lies. No matter what it takes, always gonna cry. The only thing that matters is you get what you decide. But I know for sure today will come when first.
The encircled jumpsuit has to be by far my most versatile piece. I would probably just add a belt, maybe a cute little flat, and a jacket to this jumpsuit to make it feel a little bit more dressed and elevated.
Moment you will cry for help, that we only think about ourselves. Oh yeah.
Chances of me having to dress up my Tentry sweater are like 100% because it is probably the piece in my loungewear capsule that I wear the most. I would easily just swap out whatever sweatpant or legging I'm wearing and throw on a pair of jeans, a sneaker, or even a boot depending on the time of year. And because of that really beautiful zippered collar, I think throwing a jacket over top can make it look instantly chic. So there you have it. That is my kind of new loungewear capsule. I'm really excited about it. I've never been able to kind of build a little capsule from scratch, so I'm gonna pop it in my Cladwell app to see if there's other ways that I can wear all of these pieces. But I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments below if you have a capsule dedicated specifically to loungewear, or if you kind of just hodgepodge it and wear like whatever you feel like during the day. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, or if you learned something new. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be back with another slow fashion video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful week ahead. Can't believe I didn't say that. Okay, ciao. Oh, and don't forget to buy your tickets if you want to come to the Shop Your Closet event. It's so much fun. Okay, really leaving now. Goodbye. Mwah. Ciao. Thank you for watching. Bye.